Okay, guys, hello. So today we are talking about strong September. What I want us to do is have a little bit of a reset, refocus, and to start a bit of a rebuild. Okay. So this is for you if you feel like you've fallen off track over the summer, perhaps you've kind of lost a little bit of focus, the children might have been off, um, you've had summer plans, things have been going on, things that might have caused you to either fall off track or just lose focus a little bit. Perhaps your momentum's dipped and you need a little bit of a nudge going forward. Perhaps your diet has slipped a little bit, going to barbecues, having a few extra glasses of wine. Perhaps just little things have been creeping in a little bit, where beforehand it was a lot tighter. You might have even just gone hell for leather and hit some hard, each their own. But if the scales have stopped budging and you feel like maybe you've hit a plateau, or perhaps you're kind of even going the opposite way upwards with your weight, um, then this is for you. So now is the time because essentially schools are back. If you've got children, the schools are going back to school, and it gets to September where plans start slowing down a little bit, and you kind of might still have a holiday planned, but also you're getting to that point where actually you're getting into more of a routine. The routines start coming back, and once the routines start coming back, like your aims and your goals start coming back in as well. So you're ready to regain your control, and you want to start smashing your fitness goals again. You've had enough of having the loose reins, and now you want to tighten it all a little back up, and it's time to get back on track and losing those pounds and building that strength again. So now is the time for us to reset, refocus, and rebuild. But why now? You've got 4 months left of the year. 4 months. We've got September, we've got October, November, and we've got December. And let's be real, December, as soon as it gets to December, that's a bit of a fluffy month too. So we've got 3 months of working solidly hard and then leading us with momentum into December. The autumn is coming, which means ultimately winter is coming, which ultimately means it's time to hibernate and it's time for us to start working hard again. Summer is done. Let's put your head down and let's start working hard again. So I want you to remember this. Discipline is the bridge between your goals and accomplishment. So that's one thing I want you to keep in your mind. And let's talk a little bit more about reset. So when it comes to reset, what I want you to do is now wipe the slate clean and set a strong foundation going forward. It's the 1st of December today. Love starting September, love starting a month on the first being a Monday. So wipe the slate clean from summer, and I want you to put a fresh head on, fresh set of eyes on, and I want you to take these action steps. So it's time to clear out these old habits that you've accrued over summer. Whether that be too many late nights, whether that be having too many glasses of wine over the summer, perhaps that means you've skipped a few workouts here or there. Maybe you've not hit your steps. Maybe you've not been reaching your step goals. Perhaps you've just kind of fallen off track a little bit of all of it. I want you to clear out all of those old habits, and I want you to regain control over what you're doing and where you're going. And the first step to do that is by auditing your current routine. What is currently helping you towards your fitness goal, and what is currently holding you back from reaching your fitness goal? I want you to really be thinking about things like what time am I waking up in the morning? What is my process in the morning, my routine? Is that a solid foundation for me to start the day? Or do I need to tweak it again? Perhaps you started getting up a little bit later than you were, and now you need to regain it back and start getting up a bit earlier so you can fit your workout in, so you can fit the nursery run in. Perhaps you can get ready for work. You need to be doing all these things. So it's a matter of auditing your current routine to see what's working, what's holding you back, and what needs to be improved. The next step is to commit to 3 non-negotiable goals this week. So I know we always set our goals. I know we set our goals for our week. But this week, I want you to be super serious on reaching those goals. Make them non-negotiables. So whether that be this week, perhaps you've slipped off your workouts and you were dedicated to getting those 3 workouts in this week, or whether that be you making sure you're drinking the water every day, not just 3 days of the week, you're drinking it every day. Whether it means you holding back on eating chocolate from Monday to Friday or no sweet treats Monday to Friday. So, whatever it is for you, I would like you to have these 3 non-negotiable goals. And this week, you're going to smash them. This week, we are going to reach those goals. Reset. For a reset, I would like you to stop drifting and you need to start acting with intention, questioning what is going to take me closer towards my goal and what's going to push me further away, and thinking about the answers and the decisions you're making. So, step 2, rebuild. It's time to start laying bricks for a stronger body and mindset. And the action steps that I would like you to be taking for you to rebuild is structuring your week in your calendar. So whilst that may sound a little bit over the top, perhaps, it's a key to structuring your foundation to a successful week. So I personally, and it's up to everyone how they do this, but I like to schedule my days from as soon as I wake up all the way through to the time I go to bed. And included in that, I include rest time, I include having lunch, I include taking the girls to nursery, and then thinking about the tasks that I can do while I'm taking the girls to nursery. Is there something else I can be getting in? Is there another way I can be getting my steps in? So walking instead of taking the cars. If you can structure your week in a calendar, it enables you to see your free space and space that you're actually busy and where you can regain time from. Step 2, prioritize your nutrition basics. Like, it's easy to slip up a little bit over summer. I get it. It's so easy to kind of lose direction. But it's time now to start prioritizing your nutrition. Focusing on having protein at every meal. Spreading your protein goal out across your 3 meals plus snacks. As an example, aiming for 20 to 30 grams of protein for your breakfast, maybe about 30 grams to 40 grams for your lunch, and then again about 30, 40 grams for dinner, and then maybe 10 to 20 for snacks. And like, everyone's protein goal is very different based on what you're looking to achieve, but that's a rough guideline of how you can be breaking it down. Choosing whole foods over choosing anything processed. Making sure that you're making healthy decisions over convenience. And the two can go hand in hand. Sometimes it might take a little bit more thinking, but you can get whole food that is convenient too. Action step three for rebuilding. Start rebuilding your sleep routine. I know it's really hard for us to consistently get full night's sleep, especially if you have children, whether you're working late, if you've got a consuming job. It can be really hard to get a full night's sleep. But if you are ultimately aiming for between 7 to 8 hours of sleep consistently, that's the goal. It is something that we dream of, but if you can't get that, it's about focusing on what you can do to improve your quality of sleep that you're getting and how you can take steps to improving the sleep. Step 4 is adding daily movement, making sure you're moving daily, every single day, whether that be, so you've got, say, your 3-4 workouts a week, making sure you're getting your steps in daily, but also doing things like on the days maybe you don't have workouts, including a little bit of mobility work, a little bit of light stretching, and doing some desk-based, like little sections of exercise. So if you're a desk-based job, you're sitting down all day, you're lacking in movement. At the end of each task, break each task up by going for a little 5-minute walk. Or if you're working from home, you might look a bit weird if you did this in the office, but if you're working from home, get up and do a couple of star jumps. Get up and go run up and down the stairs a couple of times, just to start getting your body moving again. So you're not consistently sitting at a desk without a break. Because not only is that not great for weight loss, but it's also not great for your posture as well, and also your mindset. Ending a task by having a bit of movement can regain your focus and give you a little bit more motivation. So when it comes to rebuilding, I want you to focus on consistency beating intensity. Like we need to focus on doing these things consistently. And step three, your time for you to refocus. Keep your eyes locked on the bigger picture of your goal. Like, what is your goal? Where is it you're looking to go to? And what, most importantly, why are you looking to go there? Who is that person that you're looking to become? Are you exercising, say, to lose weight? Or is it more you're wanting to become a person that is more energized, more confident in themselves, having more of a balance between life, work, and exercising, just being a healthier version of you? It's time to define your why and remember your why. Track your progress weekly. So I know we can do measurements, but also make a diary of how you're feeling. So I know for us in our weekly check-ins, we reflect on how we feel, how good our week's been, but really dig deep into those, like focusing on how you're actually feeling this week and what maybe you could do to improve how you're feeling for next week or for the remainder of the week. To regain your focus, I want you, this goes back to the diary and planning. I want you to be blocking your fitness into your diary like you would a work meeting. So make it a non-negotiable appointment that you will go to and you will attend. If that means you having needing help, perhaps say from a partner, getting your children up or getting them ready while you go and do half an hour of exercise, schedule it in with them as well. You need to be putting in the steps. If time is often a factor for people who are either have consuming jobs or perhaps you're traveling the city, perhaps you have kids, it's busy, it's hard to fit everything in. This is why it's so important to be blocking it out in your diary and speaking to the people around you so they understand the importance of what you importance to you of what you're looking to achieve. You need to be cutting out the distractions. It's time to refocus your energy on what you're looking, what you're, where you want to get to by cutting out distractions, whether that be limiting the time you're scrolling on Instagram, whether that be limiting your evening TV. Like, do you really need to be watching TV until 10 o'clock at night? Or could you be gaining an extra hour of sleep or half hour of sleep? Or even just spending some more time reading, like just changing your mindset a little bit and trying to get rid of the distractions that could potentially be holding you back from you reaching your fitness goals. So when it comes to refocus, I want you to be focusing on clarity and discipline for you to get your results. The one thing I want you to remember is this: the effort you put in now decides where you're going to be by Christmas. So you've got 4 months till Christmas, 3 months till the parties start again, where your little dresses come out or whatever it is you want to wear. But like that is the time, that is the next time that you're going to be thinking about, oh, I've got a party coming up. I really want to look and feel good. Yeah, you might have holidays between now and then, but when it comes to Christmas, we need to be putting in the steps now so we can start feeling good in time for Christmas. So focus on your effort now, and that will help you put in the foundations to you reaching your fitness goals. So if anybody has any questions, give me a shout. If not, any questions? No? No. Okay, cool. Well, thank you guys so much for listening, and I will catch up with you soon.